Hello and welcome to the Observe Conversations channel. I am VR Sampath, retired IPS, aka Sampath Ramanujan MFA. For more details, click the link below. Please subscribe and click the bell icon. Thank you. Let's get into the topic for the day. Life coach in spiritual psychology. I am a life coach. The product, how life works, purpose of life, who am I questions, what is enlightenment, clarity, to remove misconceptions, clouded thinking, bring clarity at macro human level, better decisions and choices at micro level, including business, family, etc. This is a mind product. 35 years in the making. Hundreds of books, documents, doctrines, theories, philosophies, and cultures. Distilled and brought in workable package. From Vedas to Bible to J.K., Alan Watts, William James, Gurdjieff, non-dual philosophy. This is a course for people who have made it in life. Those who met life on equal terms. Those who need a direction as they already succeeded and have more than meeting their basic needs in life. Lacking the direction, they tend to spend their money on luxury, power, politics, drugs, alcohol, sex, and perversions, and destroy themselves. Or they spend their lifetime preserving and multiplying their wealth. They need to be given better concepts. Concepts are mind food. Without nourishment, mind tends to grab the concepts of only survival and gratification and comes to grief sooner than later. Higher concepts liberate mind, but with a caveat. If too high, the mind goes into flying mode, ignoring ground realities of our being, which again brings us down, only this time crashing down. Religion is becoming irrelevant because of this. Yoga, meditation, and devotion couldn't cut it. Why so much violence and hate in spite of so many teachings on love and peace available? Humanity is more divided now than ever. Why no happiness in spite of generations striving to achieve it? It's because we failed to be grounded properly. Instead, we chose to fly with higher concepts. Concepts based more on faith and hope than actual experience. It became more about future, even next life, rather than this life, the present moment. At physical level, humanity lives on a thin layer of organic material on Earth. 10 miles below Earth, the gushing lava is waiting to burn us down. 10 miles above, atmosphere ceases and you will float in empty space forever. At psychological level, we are not very different from animals or machines. We need to know and refurbish our concepts so we become fit to live a balanced life and not just survive. We need to overcome the notion that life and philosophy are diverse and different. Philosophy guides our everyday lives if we know how to use it. Enlightenment is to know who you are and why you are here. Where do we come from and where are we headed is important. Once you know yourself, you will be able to do your only job in this life, to realize and live your full potential. This is the journey from you to yourself, which may be one step away or lifetimes. The second vital factor is the level of being. It is this which decides your life. A low level of being invites a low life. The only way to raise one's level of being is to know and to understand. Hence, the first requirement is to have met life on equal terms. The second is the level of one's being, which includes raising one's level of understanding. The course aims to help you at the later level and assist you in realizing your full potential with the help of new but eternal concepts. In a nutshell, we may want to meet life on equal terms, get grounded, raise our level of being to understand life better and experience life based on our understanding and not on faith. Instead of pursuing love, peace, and happiness, we pursue experiencing life in all its variety and shades, discover our true potential and creativity. On a different level, The three agendas of life. Life is a generic term. It includes everything but means little other than what we understand of it. Generally, we are born and brought up, get educated, get a job, get a family, get old, etc. All through this process, we are bombarded by events of all types. Events in our personal life, outer events, and events of the world, and even celestial events. We somehow try to make sense of them, applying some rules and methods we learned on the way. They are as random as the events themselves are. We believe we are right, and it goes on. Gurdjieff thought life is governed by two rules: law of fate and law of accident. If you are sufficiently conscious, you may succeed in avoiding accidents and going the way of your fate. He took the case of a plane crash in which all the occupants die. Could it be that all of them had the same fate of dying in that crash? No. The plane and the occupants came under the law of accident instead of fate. There are many definitions of life. Some think life is like a school. We are here to learn a few lessons. Others think we are angels in search of human experience. Nice aphorisms, but empty words. What is life actually? What is its agenda? In fact, we have three agendas or domains. The first is the agenda set by the society for you. The second is the agenda set by yourself. The third is the agenda of creation. Let me explain. The society expects you to be a good citizen and follow rules. You need to be a member of one or more of its institutions, including family. You should serve the society and family. To be precise, this is the realm of bodily existence. Secondly, your self-agenda, that I want to be a scientist or an artist. I want to marry this girl and not the other. I want to be a billionaire, etc. The agenda set by self includes search for meaning and purpose of life. It creates so many theories and explanations in the process. Religion, spirituality, God, consciousness, self, mind, etc. are its creations. All created with the help of thoughts, memory, and imagination. In short, it's the realm of mind and self. This interferes frequently with domain 1, that of society. It tries to interfere with the third domain, that of creation, without success, thankfully. The third agenda is not in our collective consciousness. We spend all our lives without realizing that the third domain of creation serves as our limitation. So the third agenda is that of creation. This has got nothing to do directly with the other two, but fundamental to them. Like the foundation of a building is not visible, but it's the base. And this agenda includes staying alive, survive, procreate, pay attention to sensory perceptions, and going through the first two agendas without getting into conflict with the society. Its purpose of creating humanity is unknown and unknowable. For all practical purposes, you are created to live, bloom, and die. Like a flower. Your body is immortal. Its death is only a reshuffle of atoms. The mind doesn't die because it never existed in the first place. Mind is a myth, as UG says. You don't die because you are a fictitious concept created by imagination and memory in the second domain. Thoughts exist in the third domain of creation. They are, in essence, sensory perceptions of humanity over millennia trying to enter your experiencing framework in the first and second domains of society and self. They are energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be rearranged or reshuffled. And that is exactly what creation is doing. And this third agenda is the domain of Yogi. He asks you to go through the first two agendas without much ado. The third takes care of itself. It may reveal itself to you whenever it chooses, and not before. No amount of effort will reveal this great secret, the secret of creation. Thank you.